Hey friends, this is my very first lightsaber spinning video on the channel. I learned the Obi-Ani spinning move, which is basically 3 spins combined into one, but it gets really tricky at one point. You'll see when we get to the spinning footage, but it was super fun and it's really exciting to start getting into spinning. I can't wait to start learning more moves aside from the Obi-Ani, but really looking forward to other lightsaber spinning moves. So I did follow someone's video tutorial today, which you'll see part of that tutorial in the video, and I'll make sure to link it down below. It was really helpful. I had to rewatch it a few times to get the move down, but definitely super helpful to be able to follow a video tutorial. I'm going to be showing you the lightsabers that I am spinning with today. So I have the Duelist Saber, which is one of the apprentice tier sabers from Saberspro, and it looks like this. So here it is. It's very cool. So it is motion activated to turn on and off. So you twist to turn off and on. And then if you hold the button down and angle it downward, oh yeah, it has the blaster feature for when you block blaster shots. And then if you angle it down and hold the button and twist, you can change the colors. So that's their Duelist Saber. It is one of their more affordable sabers because it is apprentice tier. I honestly found that this was super, super great for spinning because there's really nothing on the hilt to get in the way of your hand or to poke at your hand. And I feel like it's really beginner friendly. So I'm really glad I picked this one up. And then I recently got this really cool Lego Star Wars saber. Look how cool that is. I can't get over it. I am a huge fan of Lego Star Wars. I played Lego Star Wars years ago, and it made me that much more a Star Wars fan because I always enjoyed the films, but something about being immersed in the world, even as a Lego character, it also made me appreciate the music more because in the game they do play the music on loop. So it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of a jam. Honestly, this channel might not exist today if it wasn't for Lego Star Wars, the video game. So Saberspro reached out to me and said I could get a hilt at a discounted rate for reviewing one of their sabers. So I chose this one, the Lego Saber. It is one of their master tier sabers, so it is more expensive, but honestly, it's so unique and very cool. So I'm so glad I have it now. I think if I ever have enough Lego to warrant a Lego shelf, this is definitely going to be a display on there. I will say that if you're just starting out with spinning like I am, it's not the best. A, because I mean, it was really nice and expensive and you don't want to be dropping and scratching this a whole bunch. And B, because it has so many more edges and so many more corners, it does hurt your hand a lot more, like right here, as you're getting used to the spinning motions. So I don't recommend it if you're just getting into spinning for the first time, but super high quality saber, super cool display piece. So I am really glad I have it. But I'll show you what this one looks like ignited, and then we'll get into the spinning footage. So here it is. So check the description for links to both of these sabers if you're interested in getting either of these specifically. And also down in the description, I'll include my Padawan discount code for Saberspro so you can get a little extra discount on their site as well. All right, let's get into the spinning footage so you can see how I did. So the tutorial that I followed suggests that you start out with stretching, which actually turned out to be really important. It turns out spinning works your shoulders a lot more than I expected, so don't skip this step. Then the first step is to spin the saber behind your back like this.
All right, so you're gonna start here, okay? Your arm is out to your side, your feet are shoulder width apart, and we're gonna point our lightsaber down, making sure that the lightsaber's hilt is inside of our arm, okay? We're gonna bring the tip down, holding it onto with our thumb. So if you see right here, my thumb is actually grabbing the hilt and pressing against the rest of my hand. Then we're going to tilt this around and bring it back up. So that's the first part of our motion. So do that, practice it until you can do that pretty well, spin it pretty well. We're actually going to transition this simple spin into a figure 8 spin. We're going to bring it around, and instead of bringing the hilt on the inside of our arm, we're actually going to bring it on the outside of our arm. Okay, so we're here, outside of our arm. From here, it's very simple. We just bring it back around, just like that. Okay, just dip it around, dip it around.
So as you can see, not so bad so far. It's the third spin that really stumped me.
From right here, we're going to, instead of bringing this tip in front of us, we're going to bring it behind us, okay? And then we're going to tuck it up like this. So we want to make sure that the hilt, you know, that strongman, Superman pose, right? Where you got your hands on your hips like this. Do that except you're holding the lightsaber. So you're going to start here, right? Go up to there, right? One more time, up to there. So we're going to go from our simple spin to what will be our figure 8, except we're bringing the lightsaber behind us and putting our fist up against our hip bone. Your hip bone's right here. Now, from here, we're going to kind of let this drop around, okay? So we're going to let the blade of the lightsaber drop around our body. Now, just try to make sure that it doesn't fall down like this. Try to make sure it falls away from your body. So notice how the tip is right by my head, right here. Try to make it fall away from your head, okay? Away from your head. Time to put all of these together. And there you go. That is the Obi-Ani lightsaber spin.
So I didn't get it right away, so I did rewatch the video a couple of times and kept practicing. Naturally, there were a few slip-ups along the way, but right here you can see where the third spin finally starts to click. So I put all three together, and as you can see, I did get it. Now I just have to work on not making this silly face. And here you can see I was just playing with both sabers. It's actually really cool to have two sabers because you can try out different color combinations, and I think it just makes your photo or video look that much more cool when you can have two different colors in there. And this is me just being silly with my fiance, and we tried out dueling. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me learn the Obi-Ani spin. It was honestly super fun and really motivating just to be able to try something out and get it after a little bit of practice. It really makes me want to look into the reverse Obi-Ani and like double Obi-Anis and like all the different combos that there are, and just get practicing and maybe even learn some like dual saber moves. It's really cool. I hope I keep going with it. Don't forget to check the link in the description for the link to the Saberspro site so you can check out the sabers that they have. They have so many cool ones and a lot of character sabers. Like they've got a Kanan saber, an Anakin saber, really cool. So do check out their site. And don't forget the discount code Padawan on all caps so that you can get a little extra discount and also so that they know I sent you. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next spinning video. Thanks for tuning in. God bless, and I'll see you soon.